What is up amongst some crew? I am excited to give you this throwback hunt. I've been sitting on this footage for a few years now. I didn't really know how I wanted to put it together. Finally, I just decided I got to get it out there. I've been sitting on it too long. I did have some issues transferring from computer to computer and stuff like that, but here it is, 2023. We just started getting our 2023 food plot together yesterday, and it inspired me to throw back to 2020 when I killed this deer. This is the story of Lefty, and it all starts in 2018. Let's jump back to 2018. That's when I first noticed Lefty. Not that he would look like he was going to be a giant deer, but he was highly recognizable. Left side being a lot bigger than his right. Looked like he actually had something wrong with his right. Saw him a few times throughout the season. In 2018, got a bunch of pictures of him. Fast forward 2019, got some more pictures of him. He was looking pretty good. Nothing, no crazy trophy, just still had that right side messed up. Better left side. 2019, I decided if he showed up in 2020, just because of his age, he was going to be a target buck. So now here we are, spring of 2020, where this food plot is. It's a tried and true plot that I've been running for years. Always done it in whitetail imperial clover, and there has been a lot of big deer killed out of this plot, and even more seen that got away.
Well, here it is, early March, and I don't have to tell you that this is a year-round job getting ready for these whitetail. We're out here tilling up this plot right now. Right behind that, we're going to be sowing clover. Got a couple different types of clover going in, and tomorrow I'm going to put fertilizer on top of it.
Spring of 2020, food plot goes in just like it should. We get plenty of rain, it's a good summer. Fall 2020, plot's looking great. Just like we was hoping, Lefty showed up right on cue mid-September. Trail camera pictures start rolling in about mid-September of Lefty. He's the only mature buck I've got on camera this year for some reason. Not a massive trophy rack, but he's an old deer. Got a lot of history with him. I'm excited to get after him. First day of season, October 1st rolls around. Of course, wrong wind, and he's been there every day like clockwork on camera. October 2nd rolls around, wrong wind, more pictures. October 3rd, wind switches. Wind is perfect. We slip in there, got in there undetected, and there was actually a couple of fawns bedded in the plot when we got there, or when I got there.
Just got settled in here. Clouds rolled in. Got a chance of rain here for the next couple hours. Just a small chance. It ain't supposed to rain real hard or nothing. But October 3rd, first sit on Lefty. He's been out here on the camera every afternoon for the past 2 weeks. He didn't show up at all till about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and now he's out here every day, same time. So we got plenty of time. I'm gonna cool off a little bit from the walk-in, and I'm gonna slip this black sweatshirt on and see if we can't get him to come out here like he has been every day and get an arrow in him.
I get good and set up. Wind's still perfect. Overcast conditions. Deer start filtering in. mean tons of deer. And I got some awesome footage of 3 bucks actually sparring each other at one time. One of the most entertaining hunts I've been on. Just like clockwork, just like the pictures predicted, here comes Lefty. So he slips in where the camera shows he always does, comes when there's a south wind, he always comes from the northwest corner, beds somewhere down in that ditch. He's out in the plot 10, 15 minutes and then disappears back towards the direction he came from. And I kind of thought that might have been the end of it because the pictures kind of show that he shows up like 5:15 and then there aren't any more pictures later than that. So it seemed like he comes in, gets him a snack and then leaves again. 20, 30 minutes go by and here he comes back. It seemed like it took an hour, but he's slowly filtering my way, him along with a few other bucks. And Finally, he gets 36 yards. I ranged him over and over and over, 36 yards. He's just grazing there in front of me. I feel real comfortable at 36 yards, but at 36, every deer I've ever shot in my life, regardless of distance, they duck when they hear the string. So obviously the farther out there they get, the more you want to account for it. You don't want to account for it so much that, you know, you're going to miss the deer, but I always hold low, you know, when they get a little farther out there like that. So I hold low, I shoot, and as you'll notice, Lefty did not duck an inch. He did not move until that arrow made contact.
Oh, I don't know.
And it made me sick when I saw where that arrow hit. I thought, I either hit no man's land, I hit too low, or I got the heart. There's no in between.
Well, finally got my shot at Lefty after watching him for 3 years, and just when you think you got him figured out, you don't. I've never shot a deer in my life that didn't duck at least a little bit. And that deer at 36 yards, I knew for a fact he was going to duck, so I accounted for it. Didn't duck an inch. I hit him low. I think I stuck it in that far shoulder. If the rage did its work, we'll be all right. I'm about to go out here and look and see if I can find any blood. I'm gonna give him time either way, but I want to see what we got going on out here. What can you do? It went right where I was aiming, and he didn't duck at all. We'll go out here and take a look, see what happened. Blood instantly. Well, found my arrow. Looks like I got, well, I know how much penetration I got. I seen it hit him, stuck in that far shoulder. I don't know. I'm not real happy with the blood. He was moving pretty fast. I did find blood where he went in the woods. There was blood instantly where the arrow was at. It's hard to say. I don't think it was high enough to get any lungs, but there's a chance I've cut the heart, but still I want to give him some time.
I decided I'm gonna wait till the next morning to come look, get some buddies. They could help me track and film the recovery, and I'm just gonna let it play out, show you how it happened, exactly the way it happened.
Well, we're pulling up here to Dustin's. He shot his target buck last night. Shot looked a little bit low. I mean, like within an inch of hitting the heart or shooting just under it. But we'll show you guys the footage of it. I'm pulling up here right meow. We're gonna see what we come up with, hoping for the best. He's right there.
Are you shitting me?
Oh my god.
How in the hell did he not bleed at all and he's laying right there?
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
I see him laying there.
I see that rack sticking up. Let's go look at this thing.
Are you kidding me right now? How did that sucker not bleed at all? Keep me up all night and then just be 78 yards.
Oh man.
Golly. Are you kidding me? I still don't see any blood.
No, he never really opened up. There's some, actually, there's a little bit better right here, but.
Oh, here's some here. He must have been circle or something here. Look at the body on that deer.
Oh my God. Look at that hole.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's blood here.
He is, look at all that, yeah. Wow. What a toad.
Look at the body on that deer.
What a story.
Holy cow. Yeah, hell, he probably didn't live a couple minutes.
I'm shaking, dude. I don't know. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, this deer has flat put me through the ringer. Last night I was wrecked about this.
Countless slow replay footage, text messages.
Yeah.
Man.
Asking second opinions from everybody I know that thought might know something.
Wow.
You ask 10 different people, you get 10 different answers.
Yep.
And no blood trail. And he went, how far did he go? 80 yards, 100 yards?
Yeah, that's no farther than that. Wow.
Are you kidding me right now?
What a stud. I'm shaking for you. I don't know why.
I'm fired up, man.
That's awesome.
I can't believe it. I really didn't think I was gonna get this deer after seeing that shot. I really didn't.
Man, with him being angled up higher than you were in the blind helped out tremendously. Wow.
Yes, it did. Now I want to see this other side here.
Yeah.
See if it's got any kind of exit wound or where the other. What kind of angle it actually had on it.
Watch that blood gonna come out there on your boot. Oh.
Right here. Oh, that came out much higher than I thought. It didn't come out, obviously, but
Yeah. Man, you being in that blind, I'm telling you,
yeah,
angled lower than what he was,
yeah, that's
made or break.
Yeah, that saved me for sure.
What's he got going on over here?
Velvet, you
Yeah.
never did scratch off. That's wild.
That's gonna be cool. You're gonna leave that on there, ain't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's the biggest bodied deer I think I've ever killed.
Tons of history with this deer.
Yep. I've got a video of him doing exactly what he did last night, coming out in the same spot 2 years ago. Walked that same path. I just cut him off a little short this year.
Yeah.
Man, that feels much better now.
I'm still shaking. I don't know why.
No, I'm fired up too. That's such a stress reliever right there. Well, after 3 years, story of Lefty finally come to an end. Started back in 2018 with some trail camera pictures. He was, I think he was 3.5, possibly 2.5 back then, but he had a stronger left side than his right, and that's why I called him Lefty, and he maintained that, as you can see, every year. I kept pretty good tabs on him. He was a regular. I got all kinds of footage and pictures of him, and this year, doctored up the food plot quite a bit, and come September 15th, about 2 weeks before season, he started showing up on camera, showing me that he was a homebody, pretty regular. He was showing up every day, and first opportunity I had, October 3rd, for a south wind to get in there, I'll be dang if he didn't come in just like the pictures were showing. First sit in there, first sit's always your best sit. Last year was the same thing. Made a marginal shot, left him overnight. Turns out he only went 80 yards, but there just wasn't much blood in the beginning and I just didn't feel good about it. But long, sleepless night, and it was all worth it. Finally come to an end.
Well, that's the story of Lefty. That's a tried and true plot. We just started working on the fall plot of 2023. Spring plot didn't work out. 2 months with no rain will do that to you. But here it is, August, and we're putting real world wildlife seed out, hoping this rain continues and we can end up with a good fall plot. We've got 2 awesome bucks that we let pass last year. It's actually the 2 biggest bucks I've ever let walk. One of them's named Pete, one of them's named G-Easy. We've seen both of them the past 2 years, but last year it was tough to pass them. I'll give you a little sneak peek at what we're after, and we're hoping, you know, mid-September, early October, they show back up on camera and we'll have those for you on film. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment, tell me what you think. Tell me how old you think Pete and G-Easy are. I think they're both the same age. If not, they're probably only a year apart, and I've been following them 2 years now. So we're hoping they'll continue to grow, pack on some more inches, and we'll get them this fall. Stick around and see if that happens.